Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a backpacking trip in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and I'm going to summit Mount LeConte using the Trillium Gap trail. Coming back tomorrow morning on the Rainbow Falls Trail. These are 2 of 6 trails you could use to summit Mount LeConte. I've only been to Mount LeConte once before on a day hike in 2016, where I hiked up using the Alum Cave Bluff Trail, so this is all new to me. Temperatures are going to be in the 20s tonight. I'm looking forward to maybe seeing some snow. Staying at the LeConte shelter, which is near the LeConte Lodge, and I'll show it all to you guys as I do this hike. It's going to be a really epic trip. Here we go. Gonna head up to see Grotto Falls soon. 3.5 miles. Okay, so the trail is following the road for a little ways. You can see it's a pretty foggy day. Hopefully it'll clear so I can get some views. That's the Roaring Fork Motor Road, which is closed in the winter because it's high elevation and they get snow and ice. So for safety, it's closed. But I've not seen anybody on this Trillium Gap trail. I'm already about a mile into it. So I think I've chosen the right direction to travel. And like I said, we'll be passing Grotto Falls. I think it's the only waterfall in the Smokies you could walk behind, from what I read. But when I hit Rainbow Falls tomorrow morning, should be early enough, it won't be so crowded because everybody was going in that direction, since it's a pretty amazing waterfall from what I've read and seen pictures of for a small hike, or a short hike I should say. Just over 3,000 feet here, and you can see how foggy it is. It's getting thicker, so I don't know if the views are going to be so forthcoming. Still a beautiful trail and a beautiful day. It's pretty mild out here. Feels like the temperature's in the mid to upper 40s. It could be just because I'm moving though, and I'm getting warmed up. All right, I've reached the trail junction. Kind of thinking I might go up to Brushy Mountain because it's only 2/10 of a mile. And look, the sun is out to greet me. What a pleasant sight after a week of rain. 3.6 miles to Mount LeConte. So I'll see what Brushy Mountain looks like real quick. I'd say it was worth it to come up here. That's pretty amazing. There's a long cascading waterfall there. It drops precipitously down the side of the mountain. Probably over 100 feet, but you can't get a good look at it because it's covered by the branches of the trees. I'll be passing over the top. Never mind, I won't be passing over the top. There's a better look at the top part of the waterfall. Trail curves this way, makes its way to the top of the mountain. At 6,100 feet elevation, and you see the trails in the Smokies at higher elevation, around 6,000 feet. There's moss everywhere. All right, I'm gonna show you guys around a little bit. Walk up here and check out the lodge. These are all the cabins you could stay in during the season in which they're open. Check out that view. That's awesome. There's a lot of cabins here. I'm gonna check out the cliff tops now.
There was a little mouse that came out. Hello. Oh, you're so fluffy. Right?
All right, I made it to the LeConte shelter. And as far as I know, there's only one other person staying here tonight. An older gentleman I met back there at the cliff tops. I think I saw a couple and another girl near the cliff tops as well. And I think they might be working at the lodge. These views get better and better. This marks the high point or the summit of Mount LeConte, elevation 6575. Up here is the end of the Myrtle Point trail. There's a lot of people up here too. Just met another two guys coming back from here on a day hike, so they said they gotta hurry to beat the sunset because it is after 4. Man, I've been here once before, but I forgot how good the views were. Oh yeah, this is cool. I think I'm gonna stay here, eat my dinner, maybe watch the sunset, then head back to the shelter. This is pretty epic. Gorgeous. Almost 360-degree views. Chicken and dumplings. The only meal I like from Mountain House. I'm gonna sit here and watch the sunset at Myrtle Point and then head back to the shelter. See that glorious view I've got. All right, so I'm in my tent behind the shelter in the pine forest, and I got my lantern hanging from a branch outside. So I'm gonna call tonight, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, all. So this is where I had my tent for the night. In the middle of this little pine grove. Got cold last night, but it wasn't terrible. So anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff and head on over to the lodge and get some water so I can make some coffee and oatmeal. Alright, I'm gonna have breakfast over here by the lodge. This is the only spring I know of, pipe spring for the shelter. But yeah, I got my stuff on this metal tank. Makes a great little pedestal, podium for me to put my stuff on. Sterilizing my spoon from the meal the night before. Stick it in the boiling water and let it come to a boil, and it kills all the germs. I just wipe it off otherwise. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and have coffee and oatmeal and get on the Rainbow Falls Trail and make a loop out of this. All right, here's my intersection. That's where I came from at the LeConte shelter. And that's where I got my water, down there at the lodge. So I'm heading down Rainbow Falls Trail. Alum Cave Trail is the shortest trail of the 6 trails to summit Mount LeConte. Short doesn't mean easy though. Get great views coming down Rainbow Falls Trail. I'm guessing it's probably Gatlinburg down there. Another great view from the Rocky Spur overlook. Just a short little spur trail. This is the best view you're gonna get. This is pretty awesome. Coming down the Rainbow Falls Trail to see this.